Hello Libra, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for March 2018. It's a love and relationship reading for a Libra Sun, Libra Moon and Libra Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this reading I'm using a Tarot Illuminati deck. And I'm going to draw an additional card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And while I'm shuffling, I just want to say thank you to all of your subscriptions, from all your comments and likes. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me through my webpage, Facebook, or through email address, which is tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com. You can find all the information in the description box underneath this video. Okay, let's go ahead and go with your reading. I shuffled before I started recording and shuffled while I was recording, so let's go ahead. Okay. And the first card we have for you is the King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the final card for you is Eight of Pentacles. King of Wands, Queen of Swords, it's a Hermit card, which is the Virgo card. And the message for you is this Empress. So it's I need to wear my glasses, I can't really see properly. These cards are new cards. I'm just going to move them all a little bit so you can see them better. I'm trying to record in a different room today because I had so many complaints about audio, so I'm using a different equipment and hoping that it will be much better. That's why a little bit it is array. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the message for you is the Fool. Brilliant. I like it. Okay, I hope you see the cards really well as I see them on the screen. And we'll go ahead. I just explain how this spread works out. In the middle we have the present. This is the passing energy, anything which just happens before. It could be just yesterday, or it could be, you know, as far back as it resonates with you. And this is coming in energy, sort of your near future for you, dear Libra. And as I said, in passing energy we have a King of Pentacles, which is sign of Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. It's a male figure. Some tarot readers say they don't read the gender in the general readings. Unfortunately, I can't discard that. For me, if it's a king, it's a king. So for me, it's a male figure. And we have a male figure who is, as I said, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, very earthy sign, a very down-to-earth, very reliable, very loyal person. It's someone who is very good with the money. Could be working with the finances, could be your partner, dear Libra. And I think it is your partner because next to it I've got the Four of Wands, which is the card of happy home, happy family. So that's what I see in your passing energy. This one is, as I said, is either very good with money or someone who works in the banking, with the finances, could be even having his own business, but very good with that. Any sort of entrepreneurial person. So yeah, that's a really nice sign in your passing energy. And then next to it I've got the Four of Wands, and then I've got Ten of Pentacles. It's a fantastic combination because, as I said, this guy is very good with the money. And Ten of Pentacles is the card of ultimate abundance in your home, in your environment. And Four of Wands is another very, very happy family, home, celebration. Could be marriage, engagement, going for a wedding. So it's all very, very positive in you as your positive energy. It could be that you and this person are building together the happy home financially. Both of you are very secure, or he provides very secure family home for you. There's joy and happiness in your home, in your environment. It's all very, very positive, and the Spirit's message for you is keep working in the same way. Eight of Pentacles is card of hard working, earning money. Card of perfectionist, because every single pentacle is the perfect. It's very much sort of Virgo sign, and I think it's probably applies to this King of Pentacles. He is very methodical. He's a perfectionist, and he is sort of he's very hardworking. And it tells, maybe it's a message for you as well, Libra, that carry on working on this relationship because it's all going in a very positive direction. And I see that there's a lot of financial security in this relationship. Very, very good, very positive. And in the present we have another king. We got the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, sorry. That's slightly different character. This one is more sort of artistic. Someone who likes dressing up, someone who likes to show off a little bit, very sort of creative, but also very entrepreneurial person. This one is good with money. He's also very, you know, sort of like good with calculations, mathematics. This one more about entrepreneurial in a way of creating, thinking, you know, or why, if I'm singing so well, why won't I just earn money? Maybe I will sing in a restaurant and that will bring me income. Or, you know, whatever, if I paint really well, maybe I will just earn money. It also applies to someone like a new technologist, you know, it could be like someone who is a web designer. I don't know, it's anything with the modern technologies, but being creative, or but being very successful, maybe very sort of having a high position in the media somewhere, because it's a king. King has reached its maturity, it's a successful person. He is sort of the head of his suit at the moment. After king, there's only ace of wands over there. I think you do have an ace of wands actually in your coming recent near future. Sorry guys, my English, I'm grasping for words. So yes, it's I see this person as also very sort of attractive, handsome person as well. Next to it is the King of Swords. There's a lot of characters around you. There's no sort of particular movements in your relationship, but I've got a lot of characters. I've got this very secure person in your recent past with whom there's a lot of money, happy home, happy family. And then I've got this creative person who is also, I forgot to tell you that this is a sign of fire. It could be Leo, Aries or Sagittarius person. And then I've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, it could be you, dear Libra, because it represents you. Queen of Swords is a sign of air, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius person. Libra person sometimes comes across, especially ladies, well, men as well, a little bit cold because they're not showing their emotions so much. They're so intellectual, they're so clever. They also like to get to the truth of the matter, to the core of the matter. Sometimes I see that card as the card of solicitor, or maybe if you're actually in a position between two men, because there's two men, one underneath another, maybe you do need this help. Maybe you need to help to speak, maybe someone like a counselor, and counselor could be represented by the sign of Libra as well, by this lady, the Queen of Swords, because she brings a clarity of mind, and that's what is this sword is giving you clarity, giving you the it also could be just a friend. Maybe if it's not you, then it could be a friend, someone in your environment who is also air sign, but someone can you talk about them, can give you that clarity of mind. Sometimes just a conversation with the close friend, maybe someone who is a little bit older, someone you trust, someone you respect, can give us that clarity of mind and make a decision what to do. And the Hermit actually tells you that you actually need to look within yourself. If you are in a position where you've been very secure with this, what I said here, this guy of finances, providing really secure, happy home, but it doesn't actually mean that you might be actually happy in this home. We all, some of us, been in this position when we have everything, but we don't have love. Where this one is very passionate. He's a fiery person, very passionate, very sexual actually also person. And maybe you're in a between making this decision, you know, in the past you've got this sort of security in your life, you've got all this pentacles, secure home, financial abundance, and then you've got someone who is trying to sweep you off your feet, who is very sexy, very handsome, who might give you that emotional fulfillment which you're not getting over here. And what the Hermit suggests to you that you need to look within yourself. You need to find those answers within yourself. Listen to your heart, listen to your gut feelings. Take some time off. Being a hermit is sometimes really nice. Being in sort of recluse, go away somewhere and sort of think about everything and come up with the decision will come if you use that torch and look within yourself. It's a spiritual torch, spiritual light which helps you to see within yourself and find those answers which you're looking for, and that might be what's why this card is here, that you need the clarity in your life, dear Aries. Oh, sorry, dear Libra. I'm so sorry. Sign of Libra. And the Empress here, the Empress card is the card of fertility. You are in this stage of your life at the moment, dear Libra. I see yourself. You're like in a prime stage in March. That's what you will be manifesting in March. You will be manifesting that this Empress, all the femininity, all the beauty is enhanced in the eyes of the beholder. This guy might actually tell you that how beautiful you are in his eyes, how attractive you are. You might represent a good partner for him, and his words, his attitude towards you might make you feel that you will be sort of blooming with all this energy of femininity, fertility, beauty. You will represent as a good mother, good girlfriend, good partner, good wife, or anything. He will wake up all those feelings in you. But underneath this card, it's advice for you, dear Libra. I see the card of Fool, where you will probably go ahead with this. You will probably leave all that. You will think about it with the Hermit card. Very sort of important months for you, dear Libra, March. You know, I didn't expect it such a sort of such a reading where there's no cards which tells me that you're thinking between you choosing. There's no card of choosing here. It's just maybe just leaving all that, or having two people at the same time, maybe having a secure home at the same time, maybe having an affair with someone who is very attractive, very handsome, very sort of, as I said, very sexual, this person. But underneath this card, between two of them, I see the card of the Hierophant. Hierophant talks about is a religion. It's also a card of society. Maybe you are worried about the society rules. If you're seeing two people at the same time, dear Libra, you might worry what people will say, what's your religion will say, because it's not right in any type of religion, whatever religion we follow. You're a little bit worried about rules and regulations surrounding that sort of situation with you when you have two men in your life, dear Libra. At the moment it's comes like for women mainly. I'm sorry, if the man is watching, then you might apply it as the women, but in this case, if it's a man watching there, heterosexual man, sorry, I've been commented a couple of times, then it could be choice actually you making between two women as well, because you've got two women over here, which is one of them the same sign as you, air sign, and the Empress is more sort of Aries. sign, more sort of fiery energy over there. That could be the option. But for ladies, it will be between two, between the Pentacles, between the earth sign and the fire sign. But sometimes it doesn't need to be exactly Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn or here like Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. No, sometimes these people can carry those characteristics of these people. One of them is very, as I said, sexy, handsome, attractive. Another one is more down to earth, more into money, into work, trying to provide that security for his family, for his partner, for himself. That sort of, but that of course looks more attractive. Maybe you lost interest in all this and you find more sort of this person sort of spark fire inside of you. And the Libra person, as I said, you can come across quite cold person, and this person might sort of shaken up you a little bit. But Libra is also very sort of analytical. You will make a right decision. I'm pretty much sure about it, because you're a very intellectual sign, very logical sign. You will think many times before you make any sort of decision what to do. And I see with the Hierophant, that's where you're thinking about the rules of society, rules of maybe religious rules and regulations. And next to it, I see the card of Two of Cups, that this person, whoever one of them, is your soulmate. You've got a soulmate. It's a card of, it's not Lover's card. Lover's card is more sort of, I think that's why, because you probably see this person sort of while you're still in relationship with someone else. That's why it's a minor arcana. So it's not, if it was a Lover's card, that would, I would say, here we are, you two together. But you found your soulmate, but it's still sort of in underground, sort of, you can't sort of manifest your love yet until you probably sort out, make this decision. Which way do you go? Are you going to live that secure life and sort of go ahead with this fire sign? And I think you will sort of make a decision. You probably, as I said to you, you probably will go ahead with that fire sign. I've got the Ace of Wands. It's a very sexual energy. It's a sign. Also, go for it. It's a lot of energy. Like it's Ace of Life. Ace of New Beginning, and next to it I've got the Fool, which is another new beginning. You will take that leap of faith. You will leave all this, and that's actually a message for you from the Spirit, that if you are this, whatever you will decide, you will take this leap of faith, either to stay or go. But I see you will go because of this Ace of Wands. You will take that leap of faith. You will sort of jump from this cliff, like hypothetically saying. You will decide to go ahead with this new love, with this new relationship, and you will start a new life. You're not going to take too much. All the material possessions will stay behind you, because if you notice that Fool, he only got a small bag behind himself. He will take as less as possible, and he will go ahead with his new life, with his in this new relationship. Let's see what's additional messages. I hope it resonates with you, dear Libra. If you want, if you would like me to elaborate and have more sort of personal messages for you, then just contact me. We can arrange a private readings with you, and I can have a look at your cards and be more precise with your situation. But let's see what additional messages we got from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. And the message for you is a wedding. Wedding sometimes talks about not just taking relationship to the wedding, it also talks about committed relationship. And that's what I think, that's you're probably in a committed relationship and you met someone else. But you never know, you might jump from one relationship to another, which can lead to wedding for you. But pay attention to the red flags. With the wedding, it says the situation involves marriage. So yes, one of you is married. So, and I believe it's more you, dear Libra, you're married, and I think you're having another relationship in parallel. Pay attention. As I said, this guy is very nice. He probably waking up a lot of sexuality in you, a lot of fire, emotions which you've forgotten with this down-to-earth King of Pentacles. But I don't want to add any sort of pinch of salt in any situations, but after a while, every marriage becomes more sort of on a level, on the same level. Fire always goes down. It's fire at the beginning, and then it sort of distinguishes, and we sort of in a very stable relationship, in any relationship. So I understand now there's a lot of sexual energy there, there's a lot of fire going on, but pay attention to the red flags before you sort of go ahead with any decisions. And this could be the one for you, and this Two of Cups is also saying you already met the romantic partner you seek, because that is a card of the soulmate. But pay attention to the red flags. Red flags could be also maybe regarding your existing partner. Maybe he started suspecting something, so make sure you sort of either talk to this person, be honest, and that's what you want. You want a clarity in this situation. And you might meet your soulmate. You might meet the person you were searching for. I hope it resonates with you, dear Libra. And on this positive note, I would like to finish these readings. For private readings, you can contact me through Instango, which is the mobile application. And you can ask me quick questions and even speak to me. And you can contact me through my email address, tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com. All the information is underneath this video. And I'll see you next month. Goodbye.